Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It's I, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch2Gud, and yes, I come to you live this evening with Conquest and roster reviews. So I do want to talk about Conquest a little bit. We'll get into that in a minute here, and someone didn't like the phrasing, and that's fine. Alley Gal is here. Let's say hello to Alley Gal. Welcome aboard, everybody. It's good to see you today. We appreciate all of our members. Dirk Enda. I'm sorry, who dis? Who dis? New phone, who Dirk Enda. Welcome aboard. It's good to see another High Council member like Dirk Enda here today. Good to see you, sir. Welcome aboard. I didn't even think about the phrasing of the title until you said it, actually. I literally had no thought about the phrasing of that title. Zero thought. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Calm down, Sir at the Kit. We're not there yet. Oh, wrong button. All right. How we doing, everybody? How we doing, everybody? Okay. Let's play some Conquest. I want to have a conversation with chat here. So let's talk about it, chat. Why is this Conquest so hard? It is literally like... It is draining me. It is taken. I don't know why. Like, I mean, there's always stuff to do in Conquest. Specifics gonna unlock. Part of it for me is the Jedi Vanguard. Like, if you don't have Mace Windu and or what's her librarian Jocasta Nu, then I feel like this Jedi Vanguard one is really difficult to get, or just really, really taxing, and you have to manage the battles. Same with the Keep It Omega Fugitive and Bachelor Alive. I don't know. I just feel like this whole... I want to hear from you guys in chat. What do you think? Give me your thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. What is making... this doubt has been really difficult. I mean, the only character I really have that does doubt, and I tried looking around like, oh, look, Rey does it. No, it's on Rey's Datacron, so I can't use the Datacron. Like, it's just been really draining. What do you... The stats of the characters seem... Oh, that's interesting. Really? That I wasn't really picking up on. Does anybody else feel like the stats of the characters are overcharged? I didn't get that. I didn't get that feeling. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I didn't get that feeling specifically. You've given up on Conquest a little bit. You barely play it. Well, that's unfortunate. Seriously, like... I should have done a basic there. Well, let's get in on this. I should have done a basic there and then... But, can we get him? One more? Oh, no, no. My turn. Give me a turn. See? I messed it up. Look at that. These Vanguard, one little mess up there and not doing it right. This might cost me the whole battle. For real. I might lose the whole battle here because I did the initial exchange wrong on this Vanguard team. This Vanguard team, oh my God. I'm telling you. Cost me the whole battle, I think. And that was a miss because of foresight. Yeah, we're not gonna get this. I'm gonna have to restart this. Man, one little miss on the Vanguard there. I mean, that's kind of proof of it right there. It's like, if I don't have Mace... See, it bothers me. You know, Jedi Vanguard are not very good. There's not a lot of good Jedi Vanguard in the game, except for the new characters, right? You got Jocasta Nu, the Jedi, whatever it is, Temple Guard, Mace Windu. Depa Balaba, and then everybody else is just kind of mid, except for Keller and Beck. So he's going with a mid team. I don't know. Let's see your comments here. Some counters should be easy fail, like Jabba versus Palpatine Starkiller. I do feel like Palpatine is overtuned a little bit, maybe. Seems like he's a little bit overtuned. You've done okay, so Caladan thinks it's fine. I can't think of any of these are too bad. I only hope to get Crate 3. That's not specific, but I got my characters one shot. Yeah, it does seem like just something's going on here. Only GLs can reliably 3-star things. Just finished easy conquest first time. Good job. I can only get to the 3rd wave of normal conquest. The reward to headache is less and less worth it. That is part of it. That is part of it. Well, guys, I'm doing my Vanguard against the Bad Batch because I truly do not like, and this now will be okay since I did it right, and now I can pretty much auto. I don't like spamming this stuff on nodes that don't give me Datacron material. That's all it comes down to. So the Tarkin rework has made some, oh, that's a really good observation. When Tarkin is thrown on that Palpatine team and his rework is there, his damage output is kind of ridiculous.
I like code 294 827 948.
I got you better edits. Yeah, I think that Tarkin rework is a really good. So I mentioned a moment ago that I feel like the Palpatine team or the Thrawn team is overperforming a little bit. And yeah, there's not a lot of reworks in this game anymore. We don't get a lot of reworks. But that one rework for Palpatine has really made him OP, like he's doing so much more damage now. And I think that's a really good observation. Let's see if this works again. Yep, we can just auto it again. That's a really, really good observation. I like that one, Robert Copeland. I like that one. It just feels, it feels like to me that I'm having to micromanage a lot more stuff in Conquest this time than normal, where I have to manage things.
Any chance I can get a review later? Gotten a lot of stuff done since last review. Smile. 374 by 529 by 521.
Gotcha, Dirkinda. I mean, with what do you guys think? Like with feats like Doubt, which I mentioned, Doubt is really destroying me here. I'm gonna probably spend the whole next week trying to get Doubt on this tier right here to make sure I can farm Datacrons. But then there's also the riposte that's difficult to get. Thoughts about what the problems are with Conquest. I really do feel like there's a lot of abilities that are tuned to the new characters, and I know it's very clear that they're trying to get everybody to use. I mean, we're not gonna make it here either. I added so I'm gonna have to use. No, we didn't get it. I added a bunch of speed to Keller and Beck yesterday, trying to get him up to snuff here so I could knock this out 3 times a day, because 2 times a day just takes forever. And I'm on my 4th try here. Oh my God, she can't hit him. I mean, the problem, guys, is, okay, assuming Jedi Vanguard don't work well against Bad Batch, okay, the problem with that is that my Jedi Vanguard aren't going to work well on tier 2, and he's going to get all his health and stuff back. There it is. I got blinded. Nobody will unstealth. We're stuck on Wrecker. We're just hoping at this point I mean, I can't hit him because he's always foresighted. That's not gonna work. Do they work on the next tier? Let's try it down there. What is this here? That's not gonna happen. There's no way that happens. There's no way that happens. They're gonna get stunned when they all attack out of turn. Well, that's another problem, T. This is the first Datacron in my memory in a long time where I've had to really move data disks around over and over and over. Like, I'm constantly moving data disks. And that's something that hasn't happened in quite some time for me. Usually I can just settle in with a set of data disks and I just make it work and they're fine. Let me check something here. He's not a support, he's an attacker. Do I have any other supports that are, Qui-Gon's a support, right? Let's put him in. She's a support. She's a support. He's a tank. Let's take him out and put Qui-Gon in and see what happens here. They definitely gave everybody steroids this time. The feats are very dependent. Yes! Like, the feats are very dependent on the new characters. And that makes it really hard. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm whining, and I am a little bit, but like so many of the feats. Ooh, can we get one more on old Omega back there before she gets all her health protection back? Nope, she got it. Get him. All right, there we go. I think we'll get it this time. I'm gonna auto now. Now, last night it was a different team. That was, I don't know. I feel like that the characters seem tuned up. I like the, well, it was close to the Qui-Gon last night. That's the weird thing. I don't know what, it just, whatever. I feel like the characters are tuned up. I like the observation that Tarkin's making those Empire nodes harder. And then stuff like getting Doubt is very tuned up to the new teams. Like Doubt and Riposte are tuned up more to the new teams than any of the teams I've got on the, so I don't know, it just feels like it's more than normal. Just feels like more than normal. That's all. Well, that's where we are. So, hey, any guys in chat, comments, anywhere else that are watching us, if you got comments on why this Conquest has really been more difficult than previous Conquests, I'd love to hear from everybody out there. Let's get these guys in. We gotta get Empire. See, now Thrawn and First Order Officer gain a bunch of damage, and that's also kind of problematic. But I don't want to keep swapping out data disks because that's rough, you know. There's a Doubt, and then I have to micromanage every last little aspect of it, and that's what's exhausting. Normally I can put some teams in and just auto them and let them do their thing, and it's not as big of a deal, but I'm having to like manage this all the way through 2 or 3 Doubts. It's just this has been an exhausting round. It's just been an exhausting round of Conquest. That's all. That's all there is to it. It's probably easier because they added all the new stuff. Harder because they added all the new stuff. Well, they always... yeah, I'm not exactly picking that up. They're always adding new stuff to Conquest. It just feels like... I don't know. I think we've exhausted the topic effectively here. Someone's about to die. Let's take it to the least. Okay. Yeah, those supports back there are doing some work, and I don't really want to... I kind of want to drag this out. There we go. Okay, 3 Doubts. That's the maximum potential. I have 3 Doubts every time. Means I got to run this like 15, 10 more times, something like that. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, I guess. You're thinking of buying a max lightspeed token and putting on Django because he's both a scoundrel, Mando, bounty hunter. He's not a great... Django's not a great character in the game. I'm just giving you a heads up. And you have to farm Django anyway. If you're going to get a Separatist... If you're going to get a max Separatist, get General Grievous. Period. I'll be more on that next time. I really wasn't ready for it this time. Sorry about that, guys. Next time they get these, I just wasn't prepared for the launch. I don't know why my brain just didn't quite register what was happening there. So next time they launch these lightspeed tokens, I'll be out there with who you need to get with these lightspeed tokens. This time around, it should be General Grievous for the Separatists. Just, there's no secondary. That's it. That's where it should be. I promise I'll be more on it next time. More on? They should be around to doubt again. There we go. There's 2. You are dead. And pass us back to Malgus. There. Pass it back to Malgus. There. Maybe I can pull out 3 this time. What do you think? Maybe not. Okay, there's 3. I mean, maybe I could pull out 4 is what I was meaning. Nope. Oh, they live. Omega survived that, but now, yeah, right. Okay, no, we're not gonna make it. So 3 every time. Yeah, I just have not had to micromanage it like this before. Omega Fugitive is best for a post, but my Omega Fugitive is gear 8. That's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, can I run a gear 8 Omega Fugitive and keep her alive and keep... it just doesn't feel like it. Is she good for a post when she's not a leader? And that's what I'm saying. The feats are tuned severely to the new characters. Severely. And Bad Batch, the new Bad Batch is a new team this year. So I stand by that. Yeah. She gives it to all Bad Batch out. All right, I'll try it. I'll try it. But then I have to add like an Omega to it. Or does it need a Zeta? If it needs a Zeta, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving Omega a Zeta. Period. So we'll check it in a second here. You're dead. Not quite. That was kind of a waste. I could have saved that one. So when I do the Jedi Master Luke squad, well, I'm trying to... I don't have old Omega in there. I never put old Omega in anything. My Bad Batch aren't any good, so don't worry about that. Okay, now we should be passing Terminator again. No, we're keeping Omega Fugitive alive. Hold on, I'll check in a second. Ah, come on. There we go. There's 3. I think I've got Terminator passes here too. If I can make it around, I don't think I can make it around. I think Thrawn's gonna smoke this guy. Again, probably didn't need to do that again. Goodbye. No, not yet. Now yet. I think I can go another round of that. I think I can do another round of that. It's hard last year for sure, but all Max Craig says just much less data. Yeah, I think everybody agrees. It's just, this is just harder. Ziglet just wants to be different, but that's fine. We're allowed to be different. Nothing wrong with that. Oh good, Thrawn survived that stun there. So let's pass this back to Malgus. Oh, maybe I'll get an extra one out of this. We'll see. Definitely doing less damage with our energy going down. Okay. Pass it to Malgus. The AI, since the dawn of time, the AI has targeted Thrawn. It has always gone on. It has always been a thing. The AI hates Grand Admiral Thrawn. Okay, you can get some doubt here. There's 2. Back. Okay. Did I put the doubt there, or is that an extra doubt that I just got somehow? Back to Malgus. Somebody's dead. Not quite, actually. Now. I need to pass it because we're almost there. Let's do this back here. Okay, more doubt here. That's 3. That's our max again. Thrawn might as well start the battle with the pre-taunt. It does feel that way. It has always felt that way. Even when Thrawn was a dominant force in the game, it felt that way. Nice, Tsunami. Okay, let's do this thing here. So how many doubt am I on now? 45, I need 15 more. I'll run those the next couple of days. Let's do this. So, to keep... Wait. Actually, it's on a different section here. One of these has keep Batcher alive, and we also do... Yeah, Omega Fugitive and Batcher surviving. Okay, so let's put in Omega Fugitive and Batcher. Jedi Master Luke. What was it again? It was... It's just Hermit Yoda, and then it's the Bad Batch, if I remember right. So I need to do an Omega here. No. An Omega here. If they already had stealth, no. All Bad Batch allies gain Retribution, Riposte, and Tenacity up for 2 turns. So you want me to put my crappy Bad Batch in here? They're not going to be any good. This is not a good team for me. But I will try it. I will try it. Already going bad. Mon Mothma is not a good matchup here. Yeah, I gotta go back to the... No, it's not. It's just... Forget it, man. Forget it. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. But we can get some riposte otherwise. With this. So we want to do our way out to give her and Batcher riposte. That'll help. Is Riposte a global feat though? No, it's at the. It's on the last. Oh man, that's on the last thing. See, I'm gonna have to come back around it. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to come. So here I gotta keep Omega Fugitive and Batcher alive, and then Omega Fugitive staying alive is also part of a global feat. Now the problem is that the Riposte is on the final tier. So Riposte I got to do down there, and it's just this, it's all this overlap of keep this Bad Batch alive here. It's Omega Fugitive here and Batcher here. It's Batcher for the whole thing, or it's Omega Fugitive is a global feat, and then it is Crosshairs. It's Wat Tambor I need to have in here so that Luke keeps taunting. That's what it is. So I've already messed this up. It's Crosshair on another level. So yeah, it's you got to keep using them over and over and over again. Yeah, see. So I'll have to do this down below, and I need to put Wat Tambor in there instead of Grandmaster Yoda. I'm gonna auto this and see if it works. Yeah, I am highly resistant to just cheesing stuff. But I'll give this feedback again. When Scribe cheeses stuff, he's got Relic Bad Batch. He's got all the stuff relicked, and I don't. So it's a different setup. You know, Aligal was saying something yesterday, and it's like, oh, that doesn't work if your Bad Batch aren't relic. Well, my Bad Batch are like gear 8 and 9, and my Crosshair isn't even 7-star. So it's just not the same situation. The cheese doesn't work the same as it would for Scribe with all the stuff. All right, get off of Scarab Pathfinder, please. Wow, we almost took Mon Mothma down there. Hold on. You're annoying. God, he's annoying. Okay, we gotta get all those debuffs off of there. There we go. Okay. So I have to do them here, and then I'll have to come back like in the next few days and do them again down at the bottom to get that riposte. Cheese is not for free-to-play ambassadors. Yikes, that's a little snooty. So we put Watt in, and then we can auto this. If I can auto it 4 more times, if I can get through it here, we'll see. Okay, auto. That's all. This conquest is just kind of a pain in the butt. Kind of a pain in the butt. You prefer Jedi Knight Luke the lead? That's not a bad idea. But it's not like, I mean, Mon Mothma slowing them down is not a huge benefit, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, because all they do every time anybody takes a turn, they're gaining turn meter, or they have like a 50% chance to gain turn meter, something like that. I don't know exactly. But they're gaining turn meter every time they take turns, and it's not about their speed, it's about the turn meter gains. Okay, come off of him. Use a lot of boosters for the repose feat in Sector 5. We'll get it. We'll get it. Just take some work. Mikey Mike, what's up? Wrong button. Well, right, but I'm using them here because I have to have Batcher and Omega Fugitive survive. That's like the whole purpose of it. I know what you're saying. You're saying if it's not Mon Mothma, it'll be a different situation. I get that, but that is not this situation, and this is where I'm using it the most, so. Can we get a turn and just can we just go through these guys a little bit? Do they have to get a million turns before you ever even touch the ball? Do they have to like have 7 different scoring drives before you ever even get one drive? Can you just step up and get a turn? You're annoying me. I'm halfway through this battle and nobody is dead, and this is what I'm talking about. This conquest is eating at my soul. This is what I'm talking about.
YouTube hasn't been alerting me of streams lately.
I don't know. Email Google. I don't know. God, this is obnoxious. You guys love Jedi Master Luke in Conquest. I've never understood it. I've never understood why anybody loves Jedi Master Luke in Conquest. I think he sucks. I think he's slow. I think he's bad. I mean, he's really bad at staying alive. I know you guys like to cheese stuff with him. Look at this. Look how long this is taking. I'm 3 minutes in and nobody is dead over there. Nobody. And if I was controlling it, it might be going a little bit better. This blows. This blows. Nope. They just refilled all the health and everything. Swear to God. I've never had to invest this kind of time in Conquest before. It just has not worked this way. Maybe there was a time. This is the most time. This is the most time I've invested in Conquest in months and months and months, and it's really not close. I'm having to put so much time into this. I don't feel like I'm gonna get through this again. And now Chirrut's back. I'm not getting through this. Okay, tell you what, I'll put Jedi Knight Luke in charge of it. I can tell you passionately believe in that, and that's fine. This sucks. This just sucks. All right, here we go. There you go. We'll see what happens. I don't have the Omicron on POW specifically because I have plenty of teams to get through Conquest. I'm not going to spend I'm not going to spend a Zeta. Well, I already have the Zeta. I don't know. I think I do have the Zeta because of Queen Amidala. I don't want to go out and spend it all. I don't think I have the work around. Maybe I should look. I don't think I do on this account. Yeah, I know. I hear you, but I don't want to go. I don't like spending stuff that I don't feel I should have to spend, and I don't feel like I should have to spend the POW Omicron on a 14 or whatever my roster is, 11 million roster to get through Conquest without like spending 5 minutes per battle. You're right, it's going better with Jedi Knight Luke. If you were less efficient and did it on an easier stage, you would already be done. It's not about that. All I talk about on my channel is efficiency. You're asking me to be less efficient? No way, dude. No. No. I'm not going to be less efficient. I refuse. Be less efficient? So spend more money is what I hear there. If I'm less efficient, I end up spending more money on my account. Nope, still sucks. This sucks. Get over here, or cheer it out, I guess. This looks about the same. Can somebody kill somebody here? I've lost a lot of offense, I think, by not having Jedi Master Luke in the leader slot. That's what I feel like. I could be wrong. It's just taking a lot of effort, guys. Yeah, I am highly averse to being less efficient. And that's not, I'm not understanding. This entire channel is about being efficient, so it's just against my nature. I love economics, and I'm here to be economical with my counters, or not my counters, but economical with how I'm going through this stuff. Okay, now we can put the Ray team out there and do two more of this and keep these two alive. It's just taking forever. It's just taking, and now I'm gonna have to switch out the inventory. See, and I gotta keep doing this too. Where's the one that gives Ray 87%? There we go. I've had to do this a lot. I haven't been swapping out these things in months. But yeah, I'll stop talking about it. I'm probably just beating a dead horse at this point. I'm probably just beating a dead horse at this point. Who else I had in here? I had some oofus in here. There we go. Conquest went from fun to chore to fun, and now back to chore. This, well, I mean, I'm not willing to say that overall Conquest is now converted back to being a chore. This specific, I mean, it's going to be 3 months of pain. 3 months of it. Yeah, and I'll end up with more Datacron materials in your carcinogen. I mean, that's the trade-off, and I'm not willing to trade off my Datacron farming. That's it. I'm just not trading off my Datacron farming for time. That's the trade-off. Everything in life has trade-offs. Everything is economics. In my situation, I farm Datacrons like there's no tomorrow. I do my best to farm the heck out of Datacrons because Datacrons and mods are the two biggest differentiators for accounts between, you know, higher levels of grandeur and even lower levels of grandeur. Datacrons and mods are the biggest differentiators. I'm not willing to sacrifice Datacron farming to get the feats done faster. That's it. So, I guess if you don't care about Datacron farming or you're willing to pay more for your Datacrons, then it wouldn't bother you. And that's fine. If that's how you want to play the game, perfectly fine. I'm not coming down on you at all. It's not how I'm going to do it. I would love to have a casual GAC. You guys know that I'm a big advocate also for having a GAC where you can match up against anybody that you want or a guildmate. If we had a Grand Arena round that was actually skill-based and had no rewards, or like minimal rewards, and like just credits or something like that, and we could match up against anybody in our friends list or ally list or anybody in our guild, I think that would go over hugely. But Capital Games won't want to do it because they're not going to monetize that, you know? So, whatever. Or you could either go up against a friend or you could go up against, you know, a set of your peers within a small galactic power range like it was originally designed to be. But, you know, whatever. If you keep the rewards on the original Grand Arena, then nothing would change. People would still have to elevate their rosters. Whatever. Well, that's why I don't run giant corporations. I don't just think about money and shareholder value all the time. Because I find it to be disappointing in a lot of respects, and it takes away the best of a lot of stuff. Shareholder value is an important thing, and I get the value of it, but it sure takes away from the enjoyment and the value of just the game in a lot of cases. So yeah, I'm farming the gold. I'm farming the gold chest, and I bought the pass. You're lying. Maybe I'm not thinking like a pirate. Arrgh. What I mean, 3 months? They run the same conquest every month for 3 months. That's what I mean. This conquest, it takes 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on. So you'll have this conquest with these requirements 2 more times. That's what I mean. Surrect the cat! Getting that 20-minute instead of 5? A regular review? I got you, buddy. Come on, Ray, finish this thing. You could lock the friendly gag feature behind a fee, either one time or episode pass. Not saying I'd like it, it would be a way to monetize it. Yeah, no, I think that would fall under a bad PR move. I think that would fall under a very bad PR move. There we go. Okay, so that should do both those feats. Excellent. Okay, now that wasn't painful at all. I didn't complain about that at all. And so now we got to keep. That's only 3 more. That's 4. I could probably do that right now. That's gonna be a pain in my butt. That's like 4 more days. Let's see if I could do Kylo with the clones down here. With Kylo having all that extra stuff on him. Meaning the disc I just put on. Cause, oh, I know what I was gonna do. Everybody. I forgot about this. Hey, let's throw some likes on the stream because I'm about to unlock Lord Vader. I forgot. I'm like saving this for you guys specifically for the stream, and then I forgot to do it. Let's unlock Lord Vader on the main account. Then maybe I can use him with the clones a little bit. We'll try that out and see if that works. Does this do any damage? Not really. You. All right. Man, I have been all over Lord Vader the last few weeks. This is my second, yeah, casually, that's right, casually unlocking a Galactic Legend is correct. That's how we do it around here. We casually unlock Galactic Legends. It's weird how they remove some of the mechanics here, like, he's clearly gassed, but he doesn't have the taunt, and the clone, the ARC Trooper turret is not assisting. Why'd they do it that way? I have no idea. Maybe because he's not like he's somewhere in a transition phase here, so he's not quite Lord Vader yet, but not quite gas. I don't know. Probably overthinking that. And then we get to kill Shaak Ti, right? There we go. You have done well, my apprentice. Now, Lord Vader, go and bring peace to the Empire. And that's it, unlocked. Now I gotta work on his ult. Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I really wish I had a slider here, you guys. Let's go ahead and do this. I've got his mods all saved too. I think I can get into Relic 5 today. I think. Give me a gear slider, please. I really love the gear slider in Marvel Strike Force quite a bit. Yep, we got it. So my account is really coming together right now. When we add Hondo Ohnaka to this, and then I need to get the Mandalorians done. I need to get Mace Windu done too. Ooh, let's get some of these. Oh, look at that. Ooh, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow, mow. Papa, ooh, mow. I'm annoying everybody. Oh, well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that a bird is a word. That should do me for a little while. Like I said, oh, I got 2 more bronziums too here. Ugh. More bronziums, and I haven't been farming these because I've been farming my dark side Kyratex. YouTube, throw some likes on that stream. We got 170 people watching and 32 likes. Mrs. Nooch is gonna be reading me the riot act when this one's over. Ah, Relic 6, nice. That will be the end of relics for tonight. We're taking them to 9. I'm going all the way to 9, baby. Get that extra 6,000 protection. All the way to 9 for Lord Vader. I got all these Zetas too. Now I can start adding Zetas to those clones too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, and I've got his mods sitting on cup. Excuse me. Yeah, whatever. Okay, there we go. Just gonna grab those, and I'll be using cup like for my mod loadouts when I gotta save them for a galactic legend or something. Okay, how many times I gotta go backwards for this? Let me unfavorite cup for the moment. And now we'll go to Lord Vader. We will add the mods. There we go. Okay, so for the record, his mods are speed with 13% protection. Thank you, God. Look at that maxed out protection there. Crit damage with a bunch of offense and look at that, 5 rolls for 19 speed. That's about as bad as it gets. That's really bad. 3 rolls at 16 speed, no protection there, except I got protection primary. So 24 speed with protection, I got some more offense there. 6.5% protection there and 25 speed. And then 13% protection at 16 speed. That's a lot of protection on my Lord Vader. 194,845 protection on Lord Vader. So I was waiting on these guys. I wanted to make sure I got Lord Vader done before I started relicking these guys, and ta-freaking-da. And I don't want to spend the stuff I need for Lord Vader, so I can spend this, but I don't want to go much beyond that. We'll wait for more relic levels on our clones. And then... Yep, we want that. We want that. And we don't want territory battles. I don't care about that. Okay. So next up is Scorch. All right. Can I get any of these? 10. Not today, but I'll get those pretty soon. Soon enough. Okay. And if there are no enemy galactic legends start, Scorch inflicts 2 stacks damage over 10. All enemies for turns can't be dispelled. Whenever an enemy dispels taunt from Scorch, they're inflicted with order 66. So this is why he goes on a Tarkin team, I guess. While in Grand Arena, thank you. We'll go with that. Okay. I'll fix his mods later. Let's see if we can do CX2 up here. Okay. Same thing. Okay, there we go. While in 3v3 Grand Arenas, Apple is active, CX2 is immune to taunt effects. This is why I was saving all these. And this one only costs 10, so that'll be cheaper. Yeah, we'll work for that. Okay, we're spending all our Zetas right now. All the Zetas we save. By the way, I spent a bunch of Zetas on Tarkin today, too. Can I get any of these? I'm not doing that. I don't have enough for that. I think we have a raid going on, though, so I'll have it soon enough. Okay. I got 1 Zeta here. I think we want that. Yeah, okay. I'll fix all these, I'll fix all the mods later. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, so we've got some clone troopers here. Let's take a minute and see let's see what happens here. Going to Conquest. We gotta keep 3, we gotta do a battle with 3 clone troopers. Let's try it down here. I don't know about this. I don't think this is a good idea. I feel like this isn't gonna work without my Lord Vader, without them running on full cylinders, you know? Actually, I think I've got it saved as a squad. And I do, okay. I don't think this is gonna work. But let's go. So far, so good. Yeah, it's going really well. Without his ult, I don't think he's going to get anything done here. Let's get on Alpha now. Well, now we're back to the taunt. I need to drop about 85 dots, but I just don't think this is going to work. Why are you still hitting Sunfac? Hit... It's going to be ability block the whole time. Nothing's gonna happen here. And they keep cleansing. Well, there we go. There's something, maybe. Well, if they stay on Apo, I think this is gonna be a 3-minute timeout, is what this is gonna be. I wonder if this would work against the Bad Batch in that first tier. Don't I have... Can I ignore taunt here? Wasn't that part of the deal? My dot feat's done. I'm just trying to win three or four. I need to win 3 more battles with the clones, I think. With dark side clones on the team. That's all I'm trying to do now. My dots are done. Well, he can ramp mastery all day, but he's just not killing. He's just... oh, there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Ramping up the mastery. Hang on. No, the dots are done, guys. The dots are done. He's gonna have to kill them all with an AoE. He's gonna have to ramp up enough mastery to one-shot the whole team with an AoE. Because this is just not getting it done. Dots were done, but it'll be easier going forward with Lord Vader now that I've got him, for sure. Because it was a pain in the butt with Darth Vader. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, we just killed somebody. We just killed some folks. Oh, cleanse those dots. With Order 66. Okay, thanks. He's not ramping enough mastery, you guys. He's gonna have... Yeah, see... The stupid Alpha keeps... Oh, maybe he is! That is a long battle. That is a long battle, dude. I might go try out the Bad Batch in Sector 1. I think that'll be easier. I mean, obviously, if these guys were all fully startup and relic, we'd be in better shape. And add good mods, which I gotta work on. I don't know. Is he gonna get it done or not? Every time he gets a turn, there's already a brute on the field. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we want him to stay on Sunfac and knock out Sunfac. How many dots? 4 dots? Okay, you gotta get on it, man. You gotta get on it. Wow. Talk about just under the gun. Holy crap. Let's go check out the Bad Batch with that. I'm gonna go up top. And we're gonna farm this node here. I think this will go better. I think 2 more of those with the clones alive. This is fun. This is fun. see something here. So he's just stacking mastery throughout the whole battle. I just looked it up. Yeah, this is easy. This is going easy. Barely an inconvenience. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. And how do they destroy the Death Star? Oh, it's super easy, barely an inconvenience. That guy dropped off my feed. Why am I not getting that guy in my feed? By the way, I know this is not the crowd. But I went to see Freakier Friday with my wife and my son today, and it was a lot of fun. It was exactly what I thought it would. At its best case, it was the best case of what I thought it would be. Just a little fun little movie, positive outcome, good message. I really liked it. So I would love to see movies like that come back to the theaters. I don't know if that's possible at this point. I got to do one more, I think. Well, that's going to change up a lot of things for me here. Yeah, where's he been? Hold on. Now he's still making videos. But you know what? No, I need to see that. He doesn't do on his personal channel. He doesn't do the where's the pitch meeting stuff? I'm not.
Hi everybody, it's
subscribed,
me,
that's
Ryan
why.
George.
All right, I wasn't. Wow. Hold on a second. Are there that? 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks. He hasn't had that many lately. He's only had, I guess, one of these a week is how often he does them? And less than that even. There we go. I got that done. We got Lord Vader unlocked. We got the clone. Oh, we're killing it. Look at this. Look at us. Almost to the gold crate now. I get a little achievement for Lord Vader probably. Oh, I don't get an achievement for Lord Vader? I gotta keep spending on the dark side stuff so I can get his ultimate done. Okay. No. You gotta go, Dirkenda. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we are doing them after Conquest these days. When next week might be a little easier when I'm just simming the first week of Conquest, it's always going to be Conquest and then roster reviews. And if Grand Arena is going on, I guess it's just... Is Grand Arena ever going on the first week of Conquest? I guess it's not. Well, there you go. Yeah, we can put a pin in it, Dirk, and we'll do it next time you're on. Sorry, dude. Okay. So now we have Omega Fugitive, which we got a bunch of those. We have Jedi Vanguard units, which we're going to have to keep spamming that. What do I got here? Riposte, which we mentioned is going to be, Omega Fugitive. And Order 66. I could get that now. Right? I can get Order 66. I haven't looked at it yet, but let's see. I don't know if these guys will stay live long enough to do it. There's one, right? Isn't that one? There's one. Landed one Order 66. I don't know, guys. Maybe now I don't have to go with... Maybe I can just buy the pass this first time, maybe I could push my way to a red crate. I don't know. Then my whole argument earlier about only farming Datacron nodes will go out the window, maybe. I think it's good that GAC and Conquest don't cross. I think that's smart. I agree that that's smart. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't know why, but I hadn't really thought about it before. Apple can get us another Order 66, right? I don't know how Order 66 works. Today's the first day you're seeing me with Darkside clones. You are experiencing my first experience with Darkside clones in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Well, I'm not gonna get it that way with him stunned. So, I'm gonna have... I think what I'll probably do for this round of Grand Arena is I think I'll probably put Tarkin and Vader clones in the bag for 3v3 because I won't have Vader's ult. And I've got some low-level clones. So we'll just put it in the back, and if they out of stuff, they won't be able to deal with it. Let's see if we got... I think we got one that time. We got one. All right, let's do some riposte. I want to try something here. Let me put, if I could, I feel like if I could put Palpatine in the lead, I can get a bunch of turn meter out of this. And I can get Dooku to do more riposte. I could be wrong. Like that. Let's see. I have CX2 Zeta. Well, that's just freaking awful. Worst possible result right there. Oh, look, Sith Eternal gets a turn. How about them apples? Can you believe it? And I'm not gonna land any debuffs here. Yeah, that's not gonna work on this tier because I'm not gonna be able to land any debuffs, except for this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop them. I got dots in a few, and I can land ability block every time I hit. So that, but Dooku can't gain turn meter. Can he? He's not. Or is he? I don't know. There's one. Nope. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Thought maybe he wouldn't even get it. Sit down. Oh my god. He keeps getting stunned. I'm just gonna auto this and deal with however much... I'm not gonna get any riposte either. Alright, I'm gonna put Sith Eternal back in charge. Well, Shin Hati has a riposte as well. And then, is it the Bad Batch? The Bad Batch. Wait, no, it's the New Jedi Vanguard. It's the Mace Windu team, I think. Jedi Master Mace Windu. Jedi Knight Cal, but I think that that is... No, he gains it, so Jedi Knight Cal can get it. But I've already used my Jedi here. That's it. Fugitive Omega has a mass riposte, but my Bad Batch aren't any good. So that's the real problem for me. Couldn't try this again. Isla only has it under Mace Windu leadership, I think. I think it's one of those that if Mace Windu is the leader, she can get riposte. I was going to switch this out. I messed up. Oh, that was dumb. I was going to put Sith Eternal in the lead, but I didn't. Okay, at least they didn't stun Dooku that time. There's one. Yeah, you can get it with the Bad Batch, but my Bad Batch are all gear 9, gear 8. They're just not ready for action. And as I mentioned earlier, my just get rid of the foresight, I guess. My Crosshairs isn't even that. He's not even 7-star. Yeah, I'm not gaining a turn meter with Dooku here. Is it when they expire? I thought when I added debuffs... I don't know. I guess it's when they expire, because he's popped a bunch of turn meter there. I don't think Dooku's getting another turn here. Nope. We'll try Balin Skull here. Yeah, my normal Bad Batch aren't ready for action either. They're not. They have no Zetas. The mods are just middling. Yeah. I don't have any Bad Batch ready to go, guys. They're not very good on my roster. And I don't have Zetas ready to just... I can't just throw Zetas around like nobody's business. He might get this done. He's gonna pop the ult. He's gonna get it done. We'll run Balin Skull next and see what happens here. Well, we'll try the... I'll try the Omega Fugitive next time. What level did you do it on with no or few Zetas or whatever? I'm gonna have to do some math here next week to see if I can get the red crate. If I can get the red crate, I'll put the effort in to do it. He still got it done, all right. Okay, let me, let's go with Balin Skull here. See what we can get with Shin Hati. See, I'm gonna have to change up my discs again, maybe. Which, I think it's Shin's, which, I'll have to look at which special it is that does it here in a second. Yeah, I don't, okay, which one is it here? Deal physical damage, stun them. She gains riposte. Okay, so this one. Okay, there it is. I'll bet we get. Now I'm just gonna auto it because they're gonna wipe this out. It's going to be really close here. I just don't see my crappy Bad Batch being able. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hey, good job, Tom Cutler. Congrats. Oh, I think I can run this a few more times. I think I can run this a few more times. I need 12 more. And you know what? We're going to be stacking up some stuff here. Win with no attacker units. We'll take a look at that later. I'll go back and do some of the other ones if I'm getting close to the red crate. That's when I'll do those. Otherwise, I'm not doing those. I'm not going to bother with those. But when I get all this, when I get all these other feats done, and I do the math, if it's looking really close, and I do the math and I can get it done, then I'll go get it done. And I'll go do all the extra missions and stuff. Okay, now we can auto. I really messed up by not getting the data disc that adds offense, 2% offense for every debuff, because that turns Rey into a really like a great tool. It turns Rey into a monster. Every time she takes a turn, her ultimate is stacking all this offense and she can just one-shot teams with it. So I messed up by accidentally not getting that, and that's on me, but I gotta remember that for next time around. I need to get that Datacron, at least one, and hopefully a couple of them. Because if you can stack up 4% offense for every debuff on the field every time you take a turn, that's kind of crazy. And now we auto. Everybody go check out the merch. Would you like a nice little tumbler like this or a nice sweatshirt like this? You can get them. You can get them, and you'll be the envy of all your neighbors and all the ladies. Or fellas, depending on your preference. Okay, one more of this, and then I'm just gonna sim some stuff, and we'll pick up on it later next week. Yoda with the turn meter strip. That didn't do much. Boy, the turn order just drastically changes from one battle to the next with this team. With Yoda stripping turn meter, it's drastic. I feel like I could do this a few more times, actually. She might be able to do it again. Actually, if I could do it a few more times, I might have her to where she's starting to gain more riposte as we go. Use a booming voice with the exposed one for every ally attacks. That's a good one too. What I'm saying with the offense one is, Rey struggles in Conquest. Because I mean, you can manage her to do her work.
Love your content. I've been farming the Poncho Brothers for around 2 weeks now.
There you go, Tristan. Nice work. Get those Poncho Bros. No, Ziglet, my oldest account no longer is under my control. I gave that one away to a friend of mine. It's still in my guild, but I don't play that account anymore. But this account I've had for just under 3 years. And it's basically going to show that you can get to the end game in about 3 years with spending some cash. I mean, it can be even faster if you really get after it, but... I mean, look at the turn meter or the turn order variance there. It's gonna auto this. I mean, this one went way better than the last one. I'm gonna go right through this. Let's keep going till this stops. And then we've got Separatist and better edits in line for roster views. You guys still here, I hope? Jedi Anakin bonus turns are part of the variance. Yeah, but I mean, that assumes that I'm getting somebody down to yellow health for him to get the bonus turn, which I don't know. There's something about the foresight not hitting. I don't know what it is. I hear ya. I feel like this battle's gonna be able to run all the way. I'm gonna run this all the way down to no more stamina. Just got POW to R9. Good job, man. If you're still alive, I hope you're still alive. Gee.
1 char away from starting the horde for Levithan.
Very nice. Get that char. Get that char. Good work, Hayden. First time in a live stream for Tristan. Just saw that. Separatist here. Better edits. I hope you're here. Red Dragon God has made the stream. Oh yeah, how you doing, buddy? How's life? Good to see you, sir. Oh, we just lost Hondo there. He actually got killed too. He didn't just disappear. I think. There's another one. This will be the last one we do. If we're starting to lose people, then it gets a little dicey from there. Yeah, and then we're... All right, this will be our last one for tonight. Then I'm just going to sim some stuff, and I'll have to work on it a little bit. Ooh, boy. There you go. All right, that's enough of that. Okay. Well, we're very late game, Ziglet. I mean, I only need 3 more. I'm going again. We're going again. Hit it again. Come on, Hans, you proved your point. All right, I'm going again. Here we go. I'm going to manage it, though. Let's see how this goes. Turns would be good, guys, if you can get turns. Okay, there's one. Okay. Well, when I manage it, it goes much more clean. I actually don't want it to go more cleanly. Let's do this. This is gonna do less damage than... I gotta get around to Shin Hati again. Will I is the question. I think I will. I'm gonna do this one more time. Come on, give her a turn, please. She got it. Okay, so there's 2. Now I need 1 more. We're doing this again. We're taking it all the way down to like 20%. All right, last one here, right? 1 more. Un more. Uno más. Tristan, welcome to Nooch Padawans, my friend. Why is it the thing lighting up and talking to me here? Did I miss it? Did it do that and I missed it? There it is. We got it. I think I'm gonna have to win though, probably. I don't know if I have to win or not. I can never tell if I have to win or what. Go over on Anakin here. You don't have to win? Yeah, it seems like it varies. Sometimes it says you have to win and sometimes it doesn't, but you still have to win. I feel, I might be just misreading that completely, but we got this anyway. This is in the bag. You can lose. You timed out on yours? Okay. Reva's riposte, I tried that and didn't get any on auto, and I had to take a look at her kit, but it didn't work for me. I bring you another one here from Shinhati in a minute. All right, there we go. That gets that gold crate. Do we get that gold crate? We got it. All right. 100 more points to get the red crate. Let's do some math right now. Let's do some math right now. 15, 30. 35. I think these are done. I think these, this is, nope, that's done. This one is, I can probably pull this off. It'll be kind of painful. I can do that. So that'll be 50. 50. 53. 55. And how about that one? Let's say 58. 60. Maybe. I got trouble keeping Scorch alive. That one's pretty easy. Let's do that one right now. Does that say win with a Sith Empire character on your squad? Okay, well, I've already used my Sith Empire a bunch, but I can just do like this. Throw somebody in there. Here you go. I think I can red crate too. I've already bought the pass, so that if I red crate and bought the pass, it might save me the... I think I can save not buy any more passes this time around. I don't want him to ult. Let's build up the ult. Ooh, look at KRU's health. Dropping like crazy. Am I gaining a bunch of turn meter? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, we've been talking about that throughout the stream, Bakerly, and throughout all the streams this week. It's just requiring me to do a lot more micromanaging of all the feats. I have to go in there, and instead of like autoing everything, I have to play everything. I gotta tightly do it, and a lot of the feats are tied around the newer teams instead of the you know, there aren't older, more established teams that are really good at doing the feats. And man, Kylo's getting no turns here. I don't want him to ult again. I want to build it up. Not quite. I must be gaining a lot of turn meter here for these guys to be losing all their health like that. Do I have a I don't have a cron in for gaining. I don't think so. He might not win this. I don't think he's stacked enough mastery here. He's not getting through their... He's getting their protection and no health. I don't think he's... I think he's gonna lose. He's got a lot of protection up right now, or bonus protection, or whatever it is. But now he's running out of health, see? Somehow is it something with the Mando team? Nope. That didn't work. That's crazy, man. Why? This is annoying. I know he loses max health when he gains TM. That's what I'm trying to figure out, is why was I gaining turn meter? That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm aware. SLKR is unique, does not gain turn. I know, guys. Where was I gaining turn meter? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out what was activating that ability. I know the abilities. I'm very down with SLKR. Very down with it. I just don't know what was causing my team to gain turn meter. I don't think I have a data disk skin that gains turn meter. In fact, I'm very sure that I don't. In fact, I think I even said that they're losing health because of SLKR, but something. But anyway, I don't think I'll look at my data. I don't think I put in a data disk that gets me turn meter, but I'll go look. I gotta tell you, Sir At the Cat, and I'm gonna apologize. I don't want to be a jerk, but I've been making it very clear that we're doing Conquest first and then roster reviews. So, again, I know you're paying for it, but I'm trying to be upfront right when we start the stream. I mean, it's a pinned message. I talk about it. We do it. That's why I'm trying to be perfectly clear about it up front. And the Conquest takes a while, so I've been trying to be very upfront about that, so you guys are aware of what you're getting when we're doing this. So I'll get to it in a minute here. You're first in line, but I don't feel like I can't do Balin's Skull. He's about dead. All right, let's see here. So we'll come back and finish a bunch of stuff tomorrow. Stannable. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do it first. We're about to do it right now. Upgrade this. Resistance, light side. Who do I get? Is that the one I want? I think Ray Scavenger is who I want. But that's not that great. Let me see here. But Ray Scavenger could be on a different team too. Scavenger Ray deals 25% damage, more damage per relic amplifier level on all allies. Oh, I don't have the... Ah! I'm going for it. I'm going for it. This is not normal, but I'm going for it. Give me Scavenger Ray. Yo! That's what I want. That's what I want. That's gonna be a whole lot of damage. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, I'm a little giddy about that. Let's see if we can get some Is offense possible here? Critical avoidance, no. Oh, critical damage is what we want. There we go. Yes. Now, I will go with the crit avoidance here. Critical damage. There we go. This Kron's gonna be gross, dude. Ah! Alright. 12, 52, 65% crit damage. Plus, oh, it's 106% crit damage. Plus, I don't know, like 600% offense for Ray Scavenger. Oh, doctor. Oh, doctor. I'm batting 1,000 on these Krons so far. I got the Night Trooper one here for my Great Mother's team. This is gonna go. I'm gonna put Scavenger Ray on my Ray team. I got Reva here. There's gonna be a lot of Kron action going on. I got these all finished. I'm ready for Grand Arena. All right, are you still serious, Rathicat? Let's take care of it. Roster review time. Zarathaket and Sarathaket. Are you Zareth? It would start with an X then. I don't think so. All right. Pull the mod score. Don't judge some of my Zeta placement. You must be unaware of how we do roster reviews. Zarathaket, are you here? Did he leave? All right, there. Okay, good. All right, there's the mod score. 0.52, 0.55. There's the squad GP, 1.69. There's the front page. Got Ray unlocked. Ray! Is that time, everybody? Guess the galactic power! The game that brings neighbors together and solves world hunger. Oh, wrong place. Sorry, I'm taking care of something here. Stop. Okay, that was at... Hang on, guys, sorry, I gotta take care of something here real quick. All right, the time is up. You have had plenty of time to guess. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 2.674 million galactic power. 6.1 is way off. Wilson. 2.3 from Just Fonzie. 2.45 from Better Edits. 2.55 from Baker Lee. Baker Lee, you got it. It's Rathacat, and then a 5-minute for Better Edits, and then you. So you're probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away, Dirk Enda, if you want to still get it done today. Nice job, Baker Lee. All right, let's get that mod score, I guess, registered. 0.52, 0.55. See, I forget these from one review to the next. I can't remember them, but yikes. Well, it's better. It's better. I mean, you were at 0.1 before, so you've done some work on those mods. 2674226. You've done some work, Sir Ethicat. Stanimal, we only got 2 more in line after this one. Okay, so I think we both can agree the mod score is not good. At 2.5 million, you need to be, your average should be around 1.7. You're about a third of the way there, but you were at 0.1 and 0.1, so it's a big improvement. So good job. We want to incentivize positive behaviors, and so when someone makes progress on their mod score, way to go. Good job. Okay, we got home one. Yeah, so we got Radis. That makes me think we're farming Ray. I see a maybe executor farm going on. Maybe. These don't look like they've been touched since a hyperdrive bundle. I'm going to assume there's a hyperdrive bundle. These are touched. No. No. Not a lot happening with your fleets. At 2.7 million, I mean, I guess maybe you are farming the executor. Maybe you are farming the executor, and I feel like Ray's Millennium Falcon 4 stars. I feel like you bought that Radis, like with crystals. Stanimal!
Remodded Lord Vader after clones were done, which meant some trickle-down modonomics. 276 by 934 by 769. Going for bow next.
Let's take a look over here. Well, there's Ray. We saw Ray, right? Yeah, Ray is being worked on. So you bought the Ray bundle, and I feel like you went out and actually farmed the ships. Yeah, you didn't buy the Radis bundle. So it took you some time to farm the ships. I can appreciate that. Start of Executor, Finalizer. Okay, I'm on board. Well, pretty much. Pretty much. We got a Ray bundle. We got a Jedi Knight Revan bundle. Period. Mods need work. We're farming for Executor, and he said Finalizer. Are you gonna farm these guys up for Kylo, or are you gonna get Kylo the next time a bundle comes around? You did buy a Hyperdrive bundle. There's too many 80 level characters there tonight. You did buy a Hyperdrive bundle probably for 10 bucks. You're gonna want your best mod set on Rain. It looks like it probably is. You don't want crit chance there. Health is good. You want health. You want health and offense. Health and offense. I realize maybe your selections are limited, but you want health, speed, health, or offense, primary speed, or health or offense, health or offense, health or offense. So keep that in mind. Currently farming Darth Revan. All right, I got you. I see you on that. You think there's a Hans bundle? There isn't a Hans bundle. Good catch, Cry. So, and the funny thing about the Hans is they're all the same galactic power if they haven't been touched. Or they can be. I guess they're not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking on my butt. I can fully approve of farming both Revan teams. You'll need to get a Zeta. You'll need 3 Zetas here on Jedi Knight Revan. You'll need 3 more on Rey. You need a Zeta on Jolie. Oh, you got Jolie Bindo. You got Grandmaster Yoda. That's the right one. You'll need 2 Zetas on Darth Revan. You'll need 1 on Bastila Shan Fallen. You'll need 2 Zetas on Darth Malak. So this roster is going to look like Executor eventually. Right now, there's just no fleet action right now. There's just nothing going on with fleets, okay? I think we can all admit that. So this roster right now is an Executor farm and both Revans while finishing up Galactic Legend Rey, both for relic levels, Zetas, and her ultimate. And that's what the roster looks like. Yeah, they should all go for Rey. They should all go for Rey. You can probably skip her basic if you want to, like, for now, if you want to get them applied somewhere else. And once you get all that done, I mean, the world's your oyster here. I mean, you can go after, you know, you can do the classic Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba the Hutt. I do feel like, as I always recommend, the Poncho Bros would be a really smart farm here. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. If you're not aware of what those are, you should be aware of what those are. I feel like these 2 guys would be a great add here at 7 stars. I mean, if you're looking at assault battle farming, which again, I always recommend, you know how I feel about the Imperial Troopers, and then even Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando. And now we've also got the Peridia Pals, you know, double shard farmable, so that'd be a good farm. So if I'm looking at, outside of those farms, some side farms you could do, you know, while you're maybe working up to another Galactic Legend, your Peridia Pals, your Poncho Bros, your Imperial Troopers, you're kind of working on a CLS team, it looks like. Yep. Working the CLS team. No 3PO yet. How are those Ewoks doing? You can get the 3PO event done with this, but your mods are so bad. Who are we missing? No Elder. That's a pretty big hole. Elder's pretty important to the team effort there. And I think you can farm Elder with your Mark 1 currency. I would really recommend getting a 7-star Elder. Highly recommend that. Although, is the 3PO event gear gated or is it star gated? Huh? Let's go take a look. This is something that we're gonna start looking at. 7 stars, okay. So it's star gated. So, I mean, you should get your CLS team together in the meantime. That's gonna be The CLS team is just too good to not put together when you are as deep into it as you are. 100%. So that's everything I'm looking at, man. The executive's going to make a big difference here. And I would work on that secondary fleet. Either your Galactic Republic, you know, with your endurance, getting these ships up and running, or you can get the Separatist. This is a cheaper fleet to get for you. You have to upgrade your geos to do it and farm these ships and get the Separatist. But, you know, you can either work on a Malevolence fleet or an Endurance fleet. So that's what I would say. That's what I'd be looking at. All right, Sir Etiquette? Thanks for sticking around here. I know Conquest takes a while, but, you know, it is what it is. You got a couple Datacrons you can throw on some of your resistance there. What about Zori? You should be farming Zori Bliss on this roster, 100%. Look, you got all these you got all the resistance here. You got Finn's Zeta. You should be farming Zori Bliss on this. Absolutely, no questions about it. Actually, I would bet at 2 stars, if you get some gear on her and get her Zeta, she can do some good for you already on a Finn lead team. So add Zori Bliss to your farming, because with that heavy resistance, you want her on the roster. Absolutely. All right, dude. Thanks, Rat the Cat. I always say your name wrong. Sorry. Oh, is there a resistance lightspeed token? You're looking for the Ben Solo lightspeed bundle? Well, that's gonna be out pretty soon. We don't know when, but sometime pretty soon. Sometime pretty soon. Better edits? Anakin Skibbity Walker 123. All right. Let's get that mod score. What do we got? We got Inquisitors under construction, Endurance Carbonite 4. Ooh, that's gonna be an early Inquisitor team. .9, .10. There's 11 mods on the roster. 1.05 squad GP. Looks like a newish account. This is going to be interesting. Guess the galactic power, everybody. It was an inside joke with friends. All right, sir. If you say so. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look and see what the galactic power is. 1.579 million. Nope. 1.25 from Kabuto. And as a reminder, you cannot go over. 1.6, just Fonzie, is just over. And so is a Trey Nero. 1.5 from Sage of Six Paths. That's a wiener. 1.5, Sage of Six Paths. What are those 6 paths, my friend? Is that something I don't know about? I'd like to know. I want to hear your wisdom about the 6 paths. I guess we'll register this. 0.9, 0.10. That timer loaded up. 0.09.10. So no mod score yet to speak of. 1579829. All right, so I mean, you know, I don't think I'm got a news flash for you here. Oh, is that a Naruto? Oh, okay. I don't. My son would get that. I'm gonna tell him. Where is he here? Okay. About that. Then can I edit it? Just texted my son, who's a Naruto freak. Caleb, load him up, my friend. Load up, cry, let him know what's going on. All right, so no mod score. It's time for you to touch your mods. Let's get our timer going here. It's time for you, my friend, Better Edits. Take your phone. You take your phone, you go in the closet, you open your game, go back in the corner of the closet. Yes, it's closet time for Better Edits. Take your phone back in the corner of your closet. It'll provide all the light you need. Open up the game. Open up the game. Touch your mods. It's time to touch your mods. That's all there is to it. That's all there if you need help, which I don't think you need. I think this is a side account. No, we're not getting help from our mods here, so this is how roster reviews work. It's in the pinned message. Is there a pinned message? Where'd my pinned message go? All right, so it's time to touch your mods. The mods are no good. I'm not even gonna look it up. It's horrible. We're all on board. We understand what the situation is. Okay. I want to look over here. So brand new account. Galactic Republic and Inquisitors. What are we doing? Tell me the story. What's the story here? Yeah, you won't be able to get Grand Inquisitor until you get some mods, some better mods, and get the Zeta on the guys. You're gonna need that. Tell me the story of this account. We got Captain Rex with a Zeta and an Omicron. So here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. We're farming a Phoenix team. We are farming the Poncho Bros early on, early-ish. Kind of farming Imperial Troopers, not really farming Imperial Troopers. I mean, you've got some stuff going on here. You got a Gear 12 Geo Soldier, which is weird. I mean, look at the rest of the Geos. It's a weird account. Well, okay, no, these guys are all 5 stars or 6-star for Spy, which is only in the Fleet Arena store, and then Geobrid Alpha is being farmed. So all the other farming seems pretty normal. New, but trying to go for reliving. I lost my old account. That was horrible, but just came back. Oh, you lost your old account? That sucks. Like your old account was horrible, or it was horrible to lose your old account? Well, I mean, you're getting everything set up right. I like the initial setup. If you want to go for a Grand Inquisitor, that's a choice. We do have a hyperdrive bundle. I don't really see any executor farming going on. It was horrible to lose. That sucks, dude. What happened? How'd you lose it? Guys, you got to link your accounts to the web store. It saves your account. When you log out, you can get back into it. That sucks. New phone. If you're gonna buy a new phone, make sure everything's set up on your. I mean, just make sure. I mean, with your galactic, I would be farming this Galactic Republic fleet along with your Executor. Go ahead and finish up your Inquisitors since that's a goal. You didn't link and got a new phone. There you go. Finish up your Inquisitors. You can get your Phoenix up, get your Wampa up, your Poncho Bros. You can farm your Imperial Troopers now would be a really good idea. And I love the idea of these pretty pals now too. So a lot of options for you on the table. I feel like everything's being done kind of normal and you're in line with stuff. You got to farm some mods though. You're going to have to touch your mods. There's just no way around it. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen, although these 2 offense mods make no sense here. You need 4 for an offense set. This looks better than... Oh, there's 90 mods. Okay. 117 speed, 114 speed, 112 speed. It's, you know, you just have a lot of characters on. And with relic characters on there, it's going to drive your mod. Yeah, it's just, you just got to work your mods. That's bad. I like everything on the account. I'm not much for Inquisitors early on, but you're doing it on a bet or for fun, so it's part of your fun little journey quest. Guys, I always say it. You gotta have something you're doing for fun. You know, you can set out your perfectly efficient, great farming path, and that's great. You can have fun doing it. It's always nice to have a little side journey that you're doing that you're just having fun with, you know? And for me, that's creating a new account every 9 to 12 months and having fun with that. There you go. Nice job. Get the ship farming up and running and get those mods. Dirk Enda, are you still here? I don't want to pull it up till he confirms. I have gotten a lot of punishing 1 shards myself this week. Do the mods consent to the touching? Of course they do. Mods want to be touched. Mods were made to be touched. It's just natural. Everybody touches their mods. Would I get in trouble if I posted a short on that? All right, next is gonna be Dirk Enda, because he's still here. He survived. You did not survive. We got plenty of room, Dirk. Dom, I only got 1 more in line after Dirk Enda. I do need to get some sleep tonight, though. Cell C, we've seen it before. There's the ally code. Let's go pull the mod score. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna say 20 more minutes. I'm not gonna be here more than 20 more minutes, so we'll hold it off for a little bit. We can do 1 more review. If anybody wants a review, now's your chance, and then otherwise you'll have to come back later, you know? Glad to help you. Death has nightmares. That's great. If you touch them just right, they roll speed. You have speed. All right, 1.66, 3.14, 6.35 squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody.
817 by 322
That's
by
gonna shut her down.
933.
That's gonna shut her down. That's the last review. Okay. Yeah, Sunday's difficult. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 9.987 million galactic power. No, we're not touching over on Twitch at all. 9.2. Hold on, I gotta go a little higher than that. Yep, 9.2. Whoa. Where'd it go? Said simulation. 9.8. Said Ken Lucier. And Ken Lucier gets it. Ken Lucier gets it. I'm writing you down, Dom G. Nice job, Ken Lucier. Hang on, I've got the side project I'm kind of working on here. Leave it like that. All right. All right. What are we doing? Dirk Enda? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm going to dial in now. Let's get the mod score updated. Okay, let's see here. 1.66, 3.14. And then so we went up, not a lot, but we went up. 9987, 163. Okay, so mod score went up. Not a tremendous amount, but it still went up. And that's, if we're going up, then we're going up. At 10 million, it's not a good mod score, but I think we're aware of that. I think Dirk Enda is fully aware. You know, 8.8 is where the average. So he's working on the mods, but not there yet. All right. As far as farming, Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, Executrix over there. Yes. Yes, Queen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, no Scythe yet. All right, looking good. Heed, punts, no. I like that Hyena Bomber. Oh, actually, I don't. I want the Hyena Bomber to get up. Let's get that Hyena Bomber up. Now, oh, okay. You're working on Leviathan and Profundity and rounding off some Conquest characters. So that is a common refrain for a roster around this galactic power. What Dirk Enda is saying, makes a ton of sense. When you get around that 8.5 to 10.5 million galactic power, depending on how you've gone about it with Lightspeed bundles and other stuff, you're going to be unlocking, you know, those conquest characters. And as you unlock your conquest characters, you got to focus on them, because these characters are some of the biggest difference makers and lifters in the game. And sometimes not even a lifter, sometimes they become the lead for a team that exists. But, well, I guess it would still be kind of a lifter, but these are some of the biggest difference making characters in the game. And so that's where Dirk Enda is, working on conquest characters, farming Leviathan and Profundity. It's a natural progression. We'll take a look at that Sith Empire farm here in a moment. This was a couple of Rogue One bundles. Let's jump down to that and take a look. That's not, oh, Darth Bane, well, good job. We always want to see Darth Bane. Let's look at this. Hey, Profundity is just, I think, just 3 relics away for you here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So Profundity's right around the corner. Sith Empire is not that far away. In fact, this is unfortunate. What's going on there? Like, you've got this Leviathan farm coming around the corner, and Sortie is 5 stars? Is that a 5-star Sortie? Kids? Is that what we're looking at? I think so. All right, well, I'm assuming we're on it. Well, I love the idea of getting Leviathan and Profundity of this galactic power, working on your I love the ideas of it. I think it's great. Here we're missing Ahsoka. Brain. Ahsoka and, oh no, Leia. You get Sortie before you get the Super 7 stars. Okay, you're on it. You're planning it out. No Balin, no Ahsoka, no Bad Batch. I'm gonna recommend Peridia Pals for this roster. I'm gonna really recommend Peridia Pals, because they're double shard farmable now. I mean, I know you got to round out Profundity and Executor. It's Profundity and Leviathan, and you got some Proving Grounds characters. Who are they? Let's scroll down a little bit here and see. Darth Malgus. Darth Malgus. Bunch of them are here. Got Ben Solo done. Got Terran Malicos done. Got Calanseer done. Third Sister and Quad Main next week. Oh, nice. And we got some Poncho Bro action to go with that Quad Main. A little Zeta there would be nice. I was gonna look at something. What was it? It wasn't this. There was something else I was gonna look at. Well, Third Sister's gonna be okay, but I mean, you can use her to help unlock Grand Inquisitor. What was I gonna look at? I had it. My brain was like, look at this, and then I got distracted. I must have dementia. Got the Gungans. Okay, that's nice. I was looking at the Queen Amidala, Poncho Bros. What was I gonna look at? Zeta's ready to apply. I mean, your farming path is really clear. There's something else I was looking at. I can't think of what it was. You know, I underestimated Bo-Katan before this, but I mean, you're looking at it. Profundity, Leviathan, and get your Darth Malgus up so you can use him. And then get your, you know, Reva up, go get your Grand Inquisitor, get your Queen Amidala up and running. I don't think I was thinking of Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. I don't know what I was thinking of. I would farm the Peridia Pals. I definitely farm the Peridia Pals as an assault battle. Leia's not that far away for you either. I really can't think of what I was thinking of. That's kind of ugly. That's unfortunate. And you got this, and you still... Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really sad. Let's see here. Drogon's way down there. Actually, Jedi Master Kenobi sucks without Cat, not socks. Socks would be good if you socks them. I like it, dude. I mean, you're in good shape here, Dirkenda. Do you have any specific questions? You got to work on the mods, so keep working on those at the pace you can. Keep picking that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You really want as much health on him as possible. This is where your protection goes. I don't like that. Make this protection. I know defense is nice, but his protection feeds the offense on the team through whatchamajigger, Jedi lessons. Yeah, man, everything's set up. I like the two ships around the corner. It looks good, Dirkenda. It looks good, man. Thumbs up. He doesn't like to do mods. You do have that mod squad available. Try this, Dirkenda. It can make your mods a little bit easier. If did you watch my video for setting up your mod filters? That might help you a lot. Welcome back, Steven Spiegel. If you can set up some mod filters, it sure makes your life a lot easier. It sure makes your life a lot easier if you can set up some mod filters. And you just go in and every time you open up a bunch of new mods, just boom, 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 boom through them, and then you got your mods you're updating. It just makes life easier, easier, easier. So, Dirkenda. Hats off to you. Roster's looking good. Mods need work. I'm trying not to move. Dirks of the Galaxy, unite. That's it. That's all I can say. Well, if you do the mod squad, let me know, and we'll get together and talk about particulars if you just want me to do it, or we'll figure it out. Okay? All right. Stanimal. Stanimal. Carnival. There's Stanimal the Ravenous. Be careful around Stanimal. Stanimal is ravenous. Ravenous. All right. Now let's pull the mod score. We got a partial Lord Vader team? That's weird. Ooh, I need that. I need that disguised clone trooper Kron. We got Leviathan. We have a Lord Vader team without Scorch. We have Kyber 2. Stamina looks like it's going to be banging here. Good night, Dirkenda. Go get some sleep. Schlaf dich. All right. 11.59, 23.07, 7.55 squad GP, Kyber 2. Guess that freaking galactic power, everybody. Guess that freaking galactic power. Hagoromo Otsutsuki is a character in the Naruto manga and anime series, is known to the world as a sage of six paths. My son says he gives, that was a screenshot, my son says he gives Naruto and Sasuke huge power-ups in the final fight. Naruto and Sasuke are also like reincarnations of his kids. They are like yin and yang, or the sun and moon of the Narutoverse. And there you have it. Next time my son's here, we can have him just run the Naruto, he can do the whole, the jitsu. He can do the whole jitsu, back and forth, the whole thing. I don't know it. All right. Yeah, YouTube, you suck. The time is up. The guesses are in. It's a lot of big guesses. Let's see. 12.272. 12.8 Wilson. You're just over Wilson. 12.73. No, that's way over. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was a little closer. You guys are both over. Nobody in the short feed's got it. Let's see here. 12.4 is over. 12.2 said just Fonzie. That is gonna be a good one. That's gonna be tough to beat. 12.2 said just Fonzie. 12.2 said just Fonzie. Just Fonzie wins it. Just Fonzie wins it again. That's 2 for just Fonzie. That's 2 for just Fonzie. Congratulations. Going for Bo-Katan right now, that's going to be a good choice. All right, let's get this updated. 11.59, 23.07. Not much, a little bit of improvement, but you're already sitting so high. 12.272.696. All right, so at 12.2 million, a 23 mod score. We're up here. Yep, right there. Just looking solid. Well above average, one of the top 10 to 15 mod scores we've seen in here. Just looking good. Just looking good. So, let's get the timer going. So you're working on Bo-Katan. What's keeping you out of Kyber out of Kyber 1 is the question. What's keeping you out of Kyber 1? It's not your mods. You're short 2 Galactic Legends. Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi. I don't think your Datacrons are keeping you out of Kyber 1, although they're a little bit light for Kyber 1, but, you know, you got all the focused ones done, not done, but, I mean, this is in good shape, this is done, this is done. So you're in pretty good shape here. What's keeping you out of Kyber 1? It's just got to be the lack of Galactic Legends and Bo-Katan. Just some teams to fill in, right? Like Ahsoka, Gungans, Poncho Bros with Queen Amidala. That's a big one. That's a big one. And Bo-Katan. I mean, Bo is great. I really underestimated Bo for years. Well, for like a year and a half, but she's great. I mean, she's really good. Kyber 2 to Kyber 1 is a huge jump, and I'm in the middle of making that jump myself. So, it looks good, man. It looks good. One extra counter away on my one. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's exactly what it was. Like, when I unlocked, in the last few months, I've unlocked my 501st gas team, Bo-Katan, and now I've got Lord Vader unlocked. I mean, that's 3 more teams that I can throw out there. And that is such a big deal, and it's why I've been climbing here lately. So I feel like this 3v3 season, there's a chance that I either hit Kyber 1 or I get myself real close to it if I don't just suck, which is always possible, but we'll see. Oh, I added my Zetas to Tarkin, so I've got kind of moderately functional Tarkin and Lord Vader teams for 3v3s. I'm going to throw them in the back on defense because I don't have Lord Vader's ult. So yeah, every time you add a team... Every time we add one of those endgame teams, it takes you up a notch as far as playing Grand Arenas. So, looks good, man. Hey, guys, let's do this. With the mod score where it is. Well, how's your... This is a little lacking. Got one. You got a couple teams here? That's a little lacking. Your raid's not strong. Just gotta say it. I just gotta say it. I mean, it's not great. Where's Keller and Beck? He's there. We got Keller and Beck relics, so maybe you're gonna have to get some of these Jedi up or wait for another, I don't know, Qui-Gon's Friends bundle or something. Guys, what's the last 300 speed character on this roster? There's the mods. 11.59, 23.07. We got like 42, 64, 100, 200. We got like 270 mods at 20 speed and above. 270 divided by 6 is like at least 45 characters. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be down in here. What's the last 300 speed character on the roster? I think it'll be down this range. The last 300 speed character on the roster. 8.1 million is your score with basically just those clones. All right, then, man. Never mind. Then I'll stay out of it. If just the clones are doing that for you, then I'm not one to speak out. Monkey D. Luffy, I would suggest you go watch. I have 2 videos I published a couple weeks ago on mods. They're in my mods playlist. You'll want to see them. Which mods to keep, which ones to get rid of, and also with building mod filters. And go take a look at Mods 101. That's gonna help you out a lot. Monkey D. Luffy. All right, we're gonna give it another moment here. I am looking at. Let's see here. I'm going with Thrawn. 303. Scorch 302. Nice mods, man. Malgus 300. Afra 300. Tarkin 302. So Afra and Malgus are 300. I don't see any Afra and Malgus guesses, so really nice. I mean, that's a deep roster of mods. Deep. Nice work. You need to get some more Datacrons for this round coming up, but you're not gonna quite be there. But yeah. Really looks good, dude. It looks so good, Stanimal. Nice job. Dom G, let's take a look. Last review, then I'm going to bed. There's Dom. We got CLS with not Akbar, Radis. I always do that. CLS with Radis in there. The Malevolence, Bronzium 4. $1.93, 2.26, Squad GP 2.93. All right, everybody. Guess the galactic power. Red crate today. You beat me, man. Farming Crons next week. There you go. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in for our last review tonight. 5.499 million. Stefan Olsen said 5.24. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And he's ahead of everybody on Twitch. Lonely Chogat was 5.2, but that's behind 5.24. 5.3 from Random Stuff. That's it. Random Stuff wins. You got it, dude. You got it. Toyota. Let's pull that mod score up here. 1.93, 2.26. Oh, is this a new account, Dom G? $5,499,303. Well, are you here, buddy? I mean, at 5.5 million, your average is going to be 3.5, and you're at 2. So your mods are behind. I mean, you've been working on them somewhat. You've been touching your mods. But it's not where you need it to be. It's not where you need it to be. About a year and a half to 2. So have I never looked at this before? All right, let me get the timer going here. And let's take a look. Dom G has Malevolence Fleet. Let's look at that thing. All right, that's a good job. Not a lot else going on over here. There's an Endurance Fleet with some upgrades on endurance, so we're doing some stuff there, some defense. Farming Executor. This looks like maybe the September Executor unlock. We got Defender. We got Interceptor. Okay, well that's a sneaky little fleet stuff. Might have been before I had the spreadsheet. Oh, that could be true, because you left for a while and came back. That could be true. So we got Executor around the corner. We got Malevolence finished. We got a nice little Galactic Republic fleet. Maybe could add in, you know, a negotiator there for that Galactic Republic. All right, I'm on board there. No Galactic Legends. Kind Galactic Legenda. Legenden. We got Wampa, CLS. You bought the Cup bundle. I think that came out when we were doing the sheet, but okay. You got the Rogue One bundles for Profundity. But not all the ships. Oh, that Y-Wing is way behind. That Y-Wing is way behind. I thought that came with a bundle. Was it Luke's Friends bundle? I had thought maybe the Y-Wing came with the bundle. Maybe it was Luke's Friends. So Profundity wouldn't be a bad farm for you either. You need to get some GL action on this account. This is really, man, you've just ponied up on the first order Zetas. That's a little much for me. Bad Badge Zetas are in there. You got some resistance. Well, right. Why not go get Kylo? You're working toward SLKR, okay. I'm looking at Rey and Kylo as very natural next steps for you. Jedi Knight Luke should be in the offing too. I mean, you don't have Hermit Yoda at all, though? Bad Batch was not in the Lord Vader bundle. No, that's wrong. They were not in Lord Vader bundle. Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. I'm doing Executor. I'm gonna go after Negotiator. I'm gonna get Kylo. I'm gonna get Rey. Sith the Turtle would be a pretty easy farm for you as well. Not very exciting character, but it'd be a pretty easy farm. You probably want to do some work here because your guild's gonna want you to be doing some work here. I'm gonna guess your guild, you know, Tarkin would be a really good character to focus on to get this, you know, at least get something in the raid. Y-Wing was in Lord Vader. The Rebel Y-Wing? I think it was... Hold on. The Galactic Republic Y-Wing was in the Lord Vader bundle. I'm not even gonna look it up. I know that's true. Not the Rebel Y-Wing. No way. Okay, so... You need to finish Veteran Han, then you're ready for Kylo. Yeah, it's Executor, Kylo, Rey. Get yourself a Negotiator. Work your way toward Jedi Knight Luke. Go get Jabba. In the meantime, farm those Poncho Bros. And probably get yourself some Peridia Pals as well. So I'm going Executor, Kylo, Rey, Peridia Pals, Poncho Bros, Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba the Hutt. That's the direction I'm going. It's just laid out before us here. That's where I'm going. There you go. And there you go. That's how we do it. And keep touching your mods. Your mods, they're not the worst things I've ever seen, but they could use some work. They could use some work, for sure. All right, dude? All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. See if anybody's out there. Is there anybody out there? Nope. 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 Somebody's building their own custom. That's not even out there. I can't find anybody streaming. I can send you like a League of Legends stream, maybe. We'll send you to a League of Legends stream if you want to see it. I don't know. That guy's speaking French. Never mind. I got nobody to send you to. I want to find somebody doing something here. I want to find somebody doing something. LOTRO, random alt characters. I don't know what that is. Lord of the Rings Online. Okay, we'll go watch somebody playing Lord of the Rings Online. I have no idea what this person's doing. That's scheduled too. That's not even live. I can't find anybody live. I gotta find somebody. Hold on. Gaming. Football. No. Warzone. I don't know that guy. Yeah, we'll go watch somebody. We'll go watch somebody playing Fortnite here. I don't know if he's big or not. We'll have a little bit of fun. I want to give somebody an audience here, you know? All right, we'll do that, and let's see who's on Twitch. Marvel Strike Force on Twitch. All right, here we go. We're gonna do some Marvel Strike Force on Twitch. We're gonna go raid a guy playing Fortnite on YouTube. I don't know if he's any good or not, but we know what, we'll have some fun. Send you over there. Guys, I may stream sometime next 2 days. If not, I'll be back on Wednesday with some Grand Arena action, having fun. I hope you're all having a great day. We'll talk to you very soon, and always remember, Nooch2Gud.